face with us, we're already there. So the game is yours to fuck up.
Right.
I'm informational.
No, and that's
I love that.
and that's the I always thought it was 10. I give it 10 seconds. You know what I mean? Like I give the 5 seconds of just bullshit, like, you know, to get that awkwardness out of the way, and then you have that.
That's when we start talking.
It's like an elevator pitch.
Oh.
You have
5 seconds.
Right, within 5 seconds to get what you're trying to get your point across.
I do treat my life like Shark Tank. I'm not even gonna lie. Like it takes a lot to pull, like, and that's what, like, you say being picky in a sense. I understand that. Sometimes a nigga might not get the call back either, because especially I feel like people who are very creative or high producing people who work a lot, people who are career and goal oriented,
busy.
It takes a lot to take them away from what they're currently doing.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna sit there and do that, you're gonna have to be worth something. You're gonna be worth something.
Like fellas, you gotta understand. If you fuck on the first night, don't think you're the Mac. She was giving you that pussy because she wanted to get that out the way.
Know that.
So that's what it is. So that's how, you know, that's how I take all of that in stride. And
that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So what are some lazy sex positions that y'all think that people should start retiring?
Retiring?
Get the fuck rid of.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Wavy handle that one.
Females on top. That's lazy because you just laying down and the females just riding you on top. I think
yeah, we need to end that one.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
What else?
You know what's so crazy? I think that people should retire doggy style, and here's why.
No, I love it.
I like it too, but I feel like it's overdone, and maybe it's because of, like, just like with the BBLs, like
right.
A lot of women are taking out their BBLs and shit like that now. Like asses, I feel like aren't as praised as they used to be. Like having a big ass is not like a wow factor type of shit. So like I feel like that's the only reason why bitches is getting fat asses is to get bent the fuck over in doggy style in the bedroom. I
could agree with that.
Okay.
It's like it soils it. Like the doggy style is soiled. It's not even like a.
It's like fucking, but you putting the pillow in between you and the
oh.
You really can't. You know what I mean?
You can't really.
That's what I would assume.
I mean, I don't think you can. Like, I don't think ass is overrated. It's just a matter of when you present one.
Yeah, it's too much ass.
You know what I mean?
Too much ass out.
No, not them. I'm talking about me. I didn't even weigh in. That's my point. Natural. Talk about it, Wavy.
But I think too much of it is just like, all right.
Oh, even with natural ass, it's too much.
No, I'm just saying if you decide to get a BBL, and you decide to, you know, inflate it and do whatever you have to do.
And do whatever you have to do to make it bigger than what it is. I think that's way too much.
What
do
dudes think of that in general? Just period. And like when it first started happening.
Well, I don't know. I'm a breast man. I love breasts. So yeah. So you know. But as far as, you know, as I mean, if you have a nice ass and it's just that you can grab on, you can hold, that's good. But I think if it, you know, it gets too carried away, where it's just like so much,
right?
You know what I mean? It's like 2 airbags. I don't know what you can. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand.
I'm never gonna not think that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm never gonna not think that.
You know, yeah, that's too much.
Yeah. I completely understand.
Yeah, it's too much.
Shout out to the random coming in. They said that we were on mute for a quick second, but we have just fixed it.
All right.
Sorry. I know y'all about to tell us we on Teddy Riley. And yo, Logic, I got my motherfucking Adidas pants.
I can't.
I'm ready
for so long. So I had a show when I worked in the music industry, and it was like a regular television show where I was interviewing artists, and I would have like a paper bag over my head, and it was just called. So, you know, I would kind of sneak in, like these artists would be thinking that they're about to get interviewed by someone, you know, of prestige, you know, room with a whole bag over my head, dressed crazy. I would ask them outlandish questions. You know, I would ask about the album, but then ask them stupid random questions, and then security would bust in and kick me out. So that was like the whole ignorant know-it-all kind of thing. And then it's like an oxymoron, because, you know, I would say something that's like, oh shit, yeah, but then it'd be like in an ignorant way. So it kind of like, it's like two negatives. It just cancels itself out.
Insane.
But it's real.
Yeah. I
do
love that.
Yeah. So like, you know, the ignorant know-it-alls, it was just like, oh, yo, you know, me and my boy Trav, Brooklyn Basquiat, we got together, was like, yo, let's just create this, you know, this podcast and just talk about things that's going on. You know, Brooklyn Basquiat is a conspiracist. You know, he always talk about conspiracy theories. So then we'll just give our ignorant, you know, takes on whatever conspiracy he has going on, whether it's, you know, the jib jab or UFOs, aliens, you know, whatever.
I love conspiracies.
Yeah. So he's one of those that really is on that. Oh, of course.
Most ignorant people feel like they are know-it-alls. I feel like every time you either come across, you know, somebody in the barbershop or the old lady in the grocery store who tells you that the one mango that she has is better than the other one. Like, just example, right? I am in the worst place in America on a Saturday, Bobby's in Flatbush.
No,
If
don't
anybody,
do
not go to Bobby's on a Saturday
Don't
evening.
ever
Okay?
do
Where's
that.
Bobby's at?
Bobby's is the department
Over
store,
by us,
Flatbush
on
and Church
Church
Avenue.
What are they selling there?
They sell
everything.
everything cheap.
Oh, really? Oh, it's one of
everything
those.
imported.
Girl Scout
Yeah.
cookies,
Okay.
Girl Scout,
camera,
you can get blinds, all of that. So
shades,
it's
blinds.
really blind shades, blinds, house stuff. So you're gonna
Baby
fight with a
liners.
lot of older women at that point in time, and it got crazy. You know, I did try to. I'm not good with these things. I did try to record a couple of people acting out and shit like that in the stores, but it didn't work out for me in the same way it works out for other people. But I felt like a lot of these old women who were arguing with the Indians who worked there in regards to their items, it's ignorance. You get what you get. They're selling it. It is cheap. Take it or leave it.
Right.
It's a room full of Caribbean women
Yes.
screaming at women
Mm.
who already don't have a language concept at all of anything you're talking
Right.
about.
They're trying to get by.
They just know the item you're holding up.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't care. You could be asking the most intense shit, which they always are.
Yeah.
Here's their every answer. $5.99.
Right. Basically,
Yeah.
that's the price.
Feel me? So
Okay.
you already know
So
what it is.
do
Okay.
you believe the where's the manager people? Are those would you call those people ignorant, or do you think that they know more than the manager?
The people that are purchasing these items.
And the people who are
Well,
calling the manager, like those people who the first.
I hate, you know
those
what,
people.
because
like, where's your manager?
right,
Those
those people, they, you know what, and it's not ignorance where it's like, oh, you know, like how I call myself the ignorant. I think that's just like, lady, what school did you graduate from in order to, you know what I
Be
mean? Because
here.
you always want to get, and that's the thing. That's the thing with black folks. Like,
Yeah.
we want to get all, well, let me see the manager. And then it's like, when the manager comes, you still asking the same dumbass
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
And then your question is, well, this costs $7.99. And then this is the same product, but it's a different product. And this is $7.99, but this has 2 ounces more than what this has. Why are they both the same price? And I'm like,
And
Bitch,
that's exactly
that's-
what it was.
bitch, that's just what it is. That, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get ahead and handle your business.
I be feeling for the employees.
But you know
out
what? I
there.
think they just want to feel important and make themselves. They want to create a scene and have the manager. And you know, the manager don't know himself. He's just like, bitch, I work here. Like, what do you want me to do?
And then they want people. They want backup.
I got
Those
background
people
on
too.
this. I got background on this.
Please elaborate.
These bitches do this. I said I was gonna clean up my language, but for the purposes of this story,
Please
Right.
into the mic.
they
Yeah.
do this every Saturday, and it's the same women every time. And it's Bobby's. The manager's not coming out.
No, he's not.
He's in the back already trying to get this bullshit merchandise that we already buying.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
gonna fall apart. Like
Of
by
course.
the end of the summer, it's gonna be like,
You're gonna have to
gonna be
change it.
Dragging and dirty and like a lot of it's gonna be. So they do this every Saturday. I'm gonna call this pure fucking ignorance.
It is pure ignorance.
It's just ignorant.
Ignorance and insanity.
And then-
doing
and
the
then here's-
same thing.
And here's the bullshit, because when they arguing, they always look to everybody else to get their validation to make sure they want to be like, oh yeah, I agree with you, yup.
Right.
No,
Yep.
and that was the thing. I was over here looking for sheets, and she looked dead at me like
She's like-
she's like, yeah, because this is don't make no sense. And I'm
No.
like,
And then she
oh
looks
man,
at
where
you.
the gray
Right.
sheets at?
No.
Because I'm looking for the gray one.
I'm not
The
I'm not
sheets are
condoning your
$3.99
bullshit.
for a queen size. Just get them.
Get them and take your
Yeah.
ass home.
We don't
But you
condone
just-
that.
You gave the best analogy. That's exactly.
Continue to shop at Bobby's. Get your life. Yeah.
Get your life on a flatwood. On
Motherfucking
on
Bobby's.
Church Avenue.
Get your
I
whole.
I think I'm gonna go to Bobby's just to start some bullshit.
Oh no, somebody's
No, you
with
good.
the shits. They gonna be in there ready. It's gonna be some elderly West Indian ladies, some
Of
black ones
course.
too. And you know,
But like,
But they
listen,
may be
where's the manager at, boy? I feeling this here is real expensive now, boy. Listen.
why this and this
Well,
on
yeah.
separate like so.
Why?
Oh, and then there's a
Right. You can't.
I don't have
forget
it. I don't
the
have it
I don't
all the way.
either.
I'm only a
I've been-
quarter Bayesian, so I'm not
I've
really
been working on mine for years. Long, slow.
Yeah. Once my grandmother did that, I knew what time it was. It was either lock myself in the closet or just like, yeah, I'll be back
You like
tomorrow.
go somewhere,
Yeah.
sit down.
Yeah, because it's real about
Yeah,
that
it's about
time.
to get real.
Yeah.
I like your analogy though.
I try to make it.
I think it's ignorant. Now, because you shouldn't be asking for the manager in Bobby's.
No,
No.
you should not.
You
It's nothing
say
to
that
manage.
for Bloomingdale's.
It's nothing to manage.
That's when you ask for the manager.
Right. And let them go to Bloomingdale's with that bullshit. Security, and they getting their ass
yeah.
tossed the fuck out. That's
Yeah.
just what it
You
is.
can't come in there with that accent and that bullshit.
It's what
And they
they
getting tossed
say it
out.
is.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you're not. Yeah, that's not gonna go well.
It's
no.
what they say it is. Mr. Jones 169 says, "I'm an ass and titties man." All right. I
So,
respect
Mr.
it.
Jones, you want all of it.
I respect it. I guess that's what he's managing.
He wants all of it.
I guess that's what he's managing. I guess that's what he said. No. So I also wanted to kind of like teach the babies a little bit and stuff like that too. When we talk about ignorance is bliss, what is something that you guys wish that you didn't know before you needed to, whether that be the birds and the bees or things that you learned when you got older? Like, what's something that you would want to be blissfully ignorant about? Like, for example, for me, I would just love to just know that, you know, when men go to the bathroom, they just always put the toilet seat down and they leave. Like they don't, I just would like to know that. But then when you see the urine, you smell it, I'm like, oh, this nigga dirty.
Or
this
when
nigga
you
ain't
fall
figured it out.
in
Or like, you know, when you realize a nigga have dirty socks.
at
Yes.
3 in the morning.
Oh, when you realize it's stupid. No.
I'm sorry, we're addressing my pain now. Wavy.
Wow.
Well, my pain was when you realize a nigga have dirty socks. Like I would rather you fuck me with your Timbs on and I would never know what color the bottom of your socks are. Like that's the type of ignorance I would love to keep. You know
People
what
are
I'm saying?
still smashing with Tim's on. Wow. That's just
Shut
I
up.
thought we
don't
got
be-
over. I
Don't
thought
judge
that's
those people.
wow.
right.
People fucking with still having sex with
Shut up,
Tim's.
baby.
Wow. That's like this lady. I'm walking in the train station. She's smoking crack. I'm like, bitch, you gotta step your drug game up. I don't think people are still smoking
crack
crack.
anymore.
Like who's
No,
smoking
I
crack?
saw-
Who's still doing
Somebody's
that?
smoking crack. Well, heroin, right?
I
Like,
gotta
that's
make
what
you
that
walk
does.
around in the neighborhood with me because I saw a heroin nod. You think you?
Oh no, I told
I'd
you.
rather
seen it
deal
on
with the
Liberty too.
knob, but you still. I was like, yo, and I was like, you
Like a
still
heroin
hitting this
nod.
glass, this plastic. Yo, that's crazy.
she
I don't know.
getting
You know what? I
Glass pipe.
condemn people smoking crack just like I condemn old niggas wearing jerseys and Echo. I feel like it's all in the same
Wait, Echo jerseys?
jerseys and Echo.
What's
Like Echo Red. Remember the
Mm.
clothing line?
oh?
You remember that? Way back
Wow.
when they were.
Shit.
I seen a nigga
Wow.
with Pradas on. I mean, Pradas you can kind of still get away with sometimes because it was Prada.
Right.
But it's the leg, you know.
Wow.
Maurice, I've seen that. You know, I've seen niggas who know that they spent a brick on their shit,
Right.
and they like, I don't care if it was 10 years ago. Like, I'm gonna wear that right now.
I mean,
Like-
go ahead. I don't want you, but you know what?
I think that's
if I smell Dracar, I'm like, oh shit, this nigga.
What
is
is Dracar?
1,000.
what's
See?
that? What is that?
Is that green
Cologne,
bottle?
no, that's that cologne
That's
that all old niggas wear.
That green bottle.
You can smell it,
It's green.
right? You can smell it when they come. They usually have on the shit. You just
is that like cool water and
It's
obsession
just as
for
bad.
obsession
It's
for
just
men?
as bad. And they think they're macking.
Oh God.
Wow.
Well, that's
These
a step
guys
below
always
polo.
have on like jeans with dress shoes and socks.
Right.
Not the
That
dress
nigga.
shoes.
That dude.
inside.
Yeah, that guy.
Well, not dress shoe socks, just like regular socks.
Just socks with dress shoes and jeans.
God bless him.
Don't look at me
Wow.
like, wait, I'm just
That's-
you know what
that's-
I'm out here seeing.
If you didn't go get dress socks as a man, like I would rather be ignorant to that. I would be like, I'd rather you get some really, really long slacks to where even if you sit,
Right.
I don't need to sit. Like it's not gonna lift up. It's just going,
No.
you know, because I mean, a nigga could get away with regular black socks.
But you're supposed to wear black sock. Black. I'm talking about. Are you talking about black tube
No,
socks?
niggas be taking them Nike socks.
Yeah,
and
you can't
just-
wear Nike socks with
you know,
with
yeah.
gators. That's
You got to talk to your brethren.
you can't. I mean, in my neighborhood, it's just a bunch of old dudes. They closet is still
true.
fresh with that old shit that they had back in the day, and they still dressing like the young boys. And I'm just like, when is it going to be time for you guys to switch the game up?
Please.
Address that. Like,
No, I'm dead serious. It's like, come on, fam. Like, really?
like, come on.
Like, there's an old dude on my block. Like, he still got cornrows with a. I'm like, but you,
Oh,
I know.
but
who
you
talking
old
about.
though. But you old.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Lord.
But you old. Like, that's what I'm.
I know who you talking
Fam,
about.
come on, you old. I don't understand that.
He is holding on.
But what are you holding on to?
What are you?
It's you.
But then you still trying to talk to these young chicks out on the block, but then they look at you like, come on, like these niggas is looking like Jamal Moore looked like on the Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Remember that cornrow shit?
The lace front.
No, he been had a lace front.
But I'm just saying
that
those are the type of braids that these old dudes are still wearing. And then they got the jean outfit, the Paco jean outfit with the
EV suits. I seen a nigga with EV suits lately, and
Wow.
bitches still be wearing Chinese slippers, and it's still happening.
Let's not leave them out.
You know, I can't leave out the Chinese food, the Chinese slotting bitches. You know, they're around.
I
Wow.
always have a question mark on my face when I sit outside in front of our building. I'm
right.
like, but why?
I be in my car just looking like, wow.
Don't you like?
But it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy. I mean, we didn't mean to get off topic.
No, please. Yeah,
that's hilarious.
That
I'm
is
just.
the topic.
But like I said, I think. Wait, what was the just being ignorant?
Being ignorant. Like, what's something that you would be gladly ignorant to, like you would never want to know about? Unfortunately, you already do.
Like,
for me, it's niggas' dirty socks. That's for me.
All right, eating vagina because I wish nobody. Because I kid you not, like eating vagina tastes like you tongue kissing a chicken cutlet, a raw chicken cutlet. That's what I
God.
Like conceptually, it's not like
it's not. Yeah, that's what I wish. No, I wish my boy didn't. I wish the chick didn't introduce me to that. That's just. Then I think my life would have been better.
Agree, even though I like getting my pussy ate, right?
Right.
I would have to agree with you. I don't eat pussy, so like, if somebody had to have me eat pussy, like. I would be in the same boat as you. Like, damn, I would want to eat me, but I don't eat me. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's
Wavy.
That's just.
I want to thank you. I can't eat chicken cutlet now. Thank you, sir.
She done ruined the chicken cutlet.
You ruined chicken cutlet. I can't pick it out at the grocery store. I'm never gonna get that out of my head.
Oh,
so that's the thing you wish that you had.
Like I did. Yeah, like I be ignorant, like Yeah, that's
like
that's
not
one of them.
Knowing.
The
whole situation.
Exactly. Yeah.
What's so crazy? Even though like getting my pussy ate and getting my ass ate is something I really love, even though I've never been ate, like that's just something I really, really enjoy. I know, it sounds crazy, right? Shout out to Paris, who was here as well years ago. Me and her had a conversation. She was just like, I got a nigga and he don't eat pussy. And I was like, girl, what you doing with your life?
Right.
You need to change your life.
Are y'all still together?
Right.
Because it's weird when I tell women that. When I tell
way.
chicks that, like, I don't really eat. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. This dude. This dude here.
Wait,
like,
but
it allows you to be.
Wait, do they give you their full opinion?
Like, yeah, like why? Like they'll break it down. Like, why? You don't know what you're missing. You don't know what you miss. Like, you have to do it like that's. And I'm just like,
no.
I'm like, nah.
I understand it to a point to where I know it's not necessary. And sometimes if somebody says that there's something that they don't do, it gives you the room and the opportunity to be creative elsewhere. All right, if you're truly into this person, you truly, figure out what else he like or figure out what else she like. You know what I'm saying? Like I've learned that as by getting older, I said to myself, like, damn, a nigga doesn't have to eat my pussy, but look, this feels amazing or this feels amazing. It's end up growing in different ways, I feel like.
May I add a little to this as well? Please. I would much rather you not do it than for you to do it really badly. And now I'm scarred.
And
for
none of this?
That fucking business.
She's always worried about a nigga doing this.
Poking it.
A lot of guys do that. Like they think they do. There's a lot of
they think that they're doing this.
Yes. There's a lot of that thing that she just did going on. Because we talked about it as a group, as women, and we all said, oh my God, you too. It was like a support group.
This is crazy because look, you just said you love getting your ass eaten, right? Look, like this is crazy because in 2022, this shit is acceptable in society, right?
Yeah.
Like 20 years ago, nobody was doing this.
Female was sucking
right?
dick either. That
no,
listen,
but 20 years ago, that's when we started eating pussy and dudes females started saying it was like, ew, like I gotta put that in my mouth. And 20 years now is like, a lot of women are pros, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think it was one of those things nobody admitted that they did.
Shit, that's what I said. Like,
you're like, I don't do that. Yeah, nobody admitted that. Yeah. But when it comes to cunnilingus, because I'm keeping my language skills,
right.
I would rather you not do it than to do it badly.
Right. But
But
now,
as a woman, I've had the experience with both.
exactly.
When someone's really good at it, it's incredible. Your eyes roll back in your head and you think, oh my
Right.
God, I need this every day. It doesn't feel like
That's why I said I don't know what the, like my boy, he considers himself like the ass eating champ now. I'm like, nigga, this is a
See, and you know,
I'm like, this is a sport. I didn't know
No,
this was a
no.
sport. I didn't know this was a sport. Like he's eating ass like a pie eating contest. Like this,
oh God.
Now, see,
like
I
I'm
don't
like,
even
yo,
want
fam,
that
what are
either.
you doing? Like,
Oh
what
my
are you
God,
doing?
Yeah, you can't abuse
know.
it. You can't abuse
Wait,
it. Cause see, if a
don't
nigga's too
fuck
ready to
up
eat
pie
ass,
for
I don't
me.
know.
nah.
You fucked up pie.
This is-
But that's
this
how you
crazy.
gotta eat pussy and ass like you eating pie. It's all
See,
all
look,
there.
and this
Like,
is
all around.
this.
But I appreciate missionary sex. I will say that
I love
missionary sex is beautiful and
Yes, it
romantic.
is.
And that's not a lazy position that we can
No,
get
it
rid
I
of.
was gonna
Not.
say that too.
That's
That
not a
is
lazy
not a
position.
lazy position.
No,
And
it's
I think it's a lot of work in missionary from the male and the female.
Yes.
I mean, if you're throwing it back as you're supposed to,
Because
from the bottom.
everybody's like it's an interactive
Yes.
There you go.
sport.
Yes.
Right.
Right? It's
Absolutely.
interactive.
Okay.
We're both like engaged.
I think that I think it's definitely like, I don't know what you guys' ratings on the percentages wise as far as work being put in.
Okay.
I would give at least men 80 and women 20 in missionary.
I don't know. I'm like 67 for the guy.
Dang, you're not gonna he's using lower back muscles.
Yeah,
Right.
but I didn't say what I was doing.
And then he kind of and then he kind of has to,
Interactive.
but then he has to work more because you have to have upper arm strength, because you gotta
then
lift
don't
it
do
and
all
lift
that
up
bullshit
a
at the
little
gym
bit.
for. Let's make this work for me.
But there's a lot of dudes out there that don't have that upper body strength. That's why they choose to just lay flat and have females ride them,
Oh, that's
all the
yeah,
time.
like, yeah,
and that's why I said it gets lazy.
yeah.
All right. No,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna need you to do some work.
Something.
But dudes don't want to work.
No.
Dudes
No,
don't
you
want to work.
really don't, do you?
Nah,
I
they don't want to
I
work.
feel like you could definitely tell like how much strength a nigga put into a missionary position as soon as he finished. Because if he plopped right down on a bitch, that means he was holding his arms up
Right.
the
And
entire
that's-
time
last second.
just to get
And his
that
shoulders,
nut up.
shoulders are burning. You know what I mean?
He
He got that
like-
little burn in his shoulders.
He like-
But
Yeah.
isn't that why y'all are all at the gym with this business? Like,
Well, not every dude is in the gym all the
No,
time.
some dudes are in the gym for other niggas. Like that's
Well, yeah,
Wow,
of
that's another story.
that is.
I will not be here for that show. Maybe you have to find someone.
See,
no,
now I
and
got
that's not a
99
show. That's not a show. Purely an observation.
Now I got questions.
Not a show. But I do think even when like you say, when people go to the gym, like, hey, but bitches is busting squats so that we can throw it back, or so that we can
Not me.
have the things that hey.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I have been in the gym like lifting up shit because I have to work on my
Yeah,
weak
we see
points.
you in the gym.
Yeah.
We see you in
I
the
be
gym.
sweating. I be
Yeah.
trying to.
She be
you know?
right in the gym, and the next thing you know, she got a video where she's
Yes.
showing everything that she done worked out on.
Yes.
It's fucking selling a grill. Like I'm
Yes.
looking, and she's.
Oh, I saw
Yes.
that.
You
saw the
Is
grill-
she-
It
I was like, yo,
Yo.
I don't grill, but I want to buy the grill now,
I
and I want the
love
titties to
that.
go with the
You
grill.
know
You know
what?
what I'm saying?
I love that.
Yeah, there
Oh
you
my
go.
God. I need to put my name on grills. Oh my God.
That's
Oh my
it.
God. Oh my God.
Dudes, if
I'm
anybody
thinking
that's
you gotta
watching
get you a
this
deal.
show right now, you watching, listen, please log on to Vanessa, her Instagram page. You're gonna see the video that I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a grill master, but if I could get the grill with the titties and the ass at the same time, you come to the crib. Summertime is about to be lit.
Oh,
like
yeah.
she's selling grills out there.
I was trying. For me, I love organic content. Okay. I feel like
Right.
whatever you do, you should have fun with it. It should be
Right.
amazingly. It should also be you. For me, I've been my cooking phase. As I told y'all, I made macaroni and cheese and whiting. That is my reference letter. So if y'all know single black men, y'all tell them I make mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? But that's where I'm at in life. So I feel like I'm cooking. You know,
But
niggas
when
need to
I
see me
saw
cook.
the grill, I was like, oh, because I know we talk about food all the time.
And we were walking around the house. This was in Dallas with
But
Team
I
BP. Shout out to
honestly,
them. But
God,
yeah.
thought you were really
Oh, you
grilling.
did- you
I was
shot
like,
that in
she's
Dallas?
grilling.
Yeah, that
Wow.
was shout out to
Okay.
Team BP. It's a great production group collective of different
Okay.
talent photographers,
Dope.
models, all that. So it was great because I used to shoot with them years ago, and I was able to now come back as a producer and
Gotcha.
be able to shoot different people in different.
Well, they need to take that video to Home Depot and I
and stand me up
guarantee
in the front over
grills
there.
will go up in sales. All grills will be up in sales.
I
Absolutely.
honestly thought she had food on that grill. I was like, oh my gosh, she's really stepping up her game in the kitchen. She's like taking it outside.
Yes.
Wow.
Because
As
with
it
her,
should.
I never know.
As they should. Oh my God, can we teach the babies before we get ready to get out of here? What should the babies in 2022 be ignorant about going into the next year? What's something that they should like not focus on or pretty much leave alone? Like the new millennium.
iPads,
Ooh.
technology, cell phones.
Ooh.
They don't need that right now. It's too early. Get the basics first. Pick up a book.
Yeah.
Parents, pick up a book. Give the child a book.
For real.
Pop that DVD at Sesame Street or something.
I'm not telling you shit. The fun of it is finding out.
Ooh.
Okay.
The fun of it is finding out. The fun of it is finding out. You will find out who you are. So
Okay.
I'm a piggyback on Wavy. Put down the social media so you can like interact with a human.
Yeah.
Oh, interacting with humans. I love that.
But learning is fun.
Learning is fun. Wavy,
Gotcha.
anything that you have planned coming up or you would like to disclose before the end of this year or that you are working on in regards to next year with your
the podcast is on, due to the holidays. We'll be back up 2023. Look out for the podcast. So we're gonna try to put visual as well with that. Tons of shows in the city. Check my Instagram page, Wavy Maguire, WAVY MAGUIRE. I'm here. I'm gonna try to do a lot more content because I see everybody's doing the content. I like doing skits, but I don't know. Sometimes I get lazy with doing skits, but I said, I'm gonna try to at least do a lot more to build content with that. So let's see if that works.
We look forward to the content. A couple of comments really quickly. Mills Lane says sexual revolution followed by Becky, just like Becky's hair society opened up to oral sex.
Okay.
All right. And Mr. Jones 169 says, I'll be honest with you. I'd rather eat ass than eat pussy, even though I do love eating pussy, but I'd rather eat ass.
Listen,
my opinion.
sir, listen. Eating ass gives you high blood pressure, sir. You know what I mean? You might.
Sodium.
Yeah, it's a lot of salt. You might get gout fucking with that. So I suggest that you ease up on that a little bit.
Also, fecal is dangerous.
Yes, fecal matter is dangerous and contaminated.
Leave it at that.
The Rancher Stroll says, why no one asked Lil Homie what he thinks? Yeah, we just did. We definitely got into it. I think that's what he was talking about. It's your girl, Vanessa Smilez with Priscinda and also Wavy. Thank you guys so much.